Welcome back, children. I hope you're all doing well. Today we are going to start a new lesson from your reader book, lesson number 10, Our Universe. Children, I want you all to listen carefully, and as I read, I want you all to follow me, read along and understand the chapter. Before we start, let's look at the new words. Children, as I read out the lesson, I will be explaining the meaning of these new words. So first of all, I want you to be very clear with how the words are pronounced. Stroll, fascinating, characterized, whizzing, twinkling, orbits, tugged, galaxy, luminous, explosion, exclaimed, inhabited, gaze, discover. Alright, children, I hope you followed me as I read out the new words. Okay, let's start with the lesson. One clear summer night, Rohan and his father were taking a stroll. Suddenly, Rohan spotted something whizzing down from the sky. So, one clear summer night, Rohan and his father were taking a stroll, meaning they were taking a walk. Suddenly, Rohan spotted something whizzing down from the sky. Suddenly, while they were both taking a stroll, Rohan spotted something in the sky. It was whizzing down, meaning it was falling down from the sky. He shouted loudly, "Look, Daddy, a shooting star!" So, Rohan told his father, "Look, Daddy, that's a shooting star." Rohan tugged at his father's sleeve and said, "Isn't the sky looking nice and bright with so many shining stars? Our teacher tells us that they are a part of the universe." What is the universe? So, when Rohan saw something whizzing down from the sky, Rohan tugged at his father's sleeve, meaning he went close to his father and held him by his arm and said, "Isn't the sky looking nice and bright with so many shining stars?" Rohan told to his father that our teacher tells us that they are a part of the universe. Rohan told to his father that his teacher told him that the stars, the bright shining stars, are a part of the universe. So Rohan asked his father, "What is the universe?" To which his father replied, "The universe is a huge, wide, open space. It came into being when there was a big explosion called the Big Bang many million years ago." So Rohan's father replied to his question by saying that the universe was a huge, wide, open space and it came into being when there was a big explosion which is known as the Big Bang. And this Big Bang happened many million years ago. To which Rohan replied, "That sounds exciting. Please tell me more." His father said, "Come, let's sit for a while and gaze into the sky as I tell you some fascinating facts about our universe," said Rohan's father. "Well, these twinkling stars are all a part of a galaxy. The universe has many galaxies, and each galaxy is made up of over millions of stars, dust and gases." So, Rohan's father called him and asked him to sit nearby him, and he began telling Rohan about the interesting and fascinating facts about the universe. Rohan's father also said that there are many twinkling stars which are all a part of the galaxy. And the universe has many galaxies, and each galaxy is made up of millions of stars, dust and gases. Wow! Exclaimed Rohan. The universe is really big then, right, Daddy? Yes, explained Rohan's father. And we are a part of one of the many galaxies in the universe. Our galaxy is called the Milky Way. There are over 1 billion stars in the Milky Way galaxy, and the sun is one of these stars. Oh, tell me more, said Rohan. So, Rohan was very excited on learning about the universe. He realized that the universe was a big, wide, open spaces, and in the universe there were many galaxies. And that was when Rohan's father explained to him and told him that we are also a part of a galaxy, and that galaxy in which we live in is called the Milky Way. Children, here I've shown you a picture of the Milky Way. As you can see, it is very big, very beautiful and very colorful. Right? So our galaxy in which we live in is called the Milky Way. And in the Milky Way, there are over 100 billion stars. Can you imagine? 100 billion stars. And the sun is just one of these stars. So children, the sun is also a star. And that was when Rohan said, "Oh, tell me more." So Rohan was very excited on learning about the galaxies, the universe, and then the bright stars and the billions of stars that is a part of the Milky Way. Okay, tonight I shall tell you about a small part of the Milky Way, that is the sun's family. So Rohan's father replied to his query saying that, "All right, tonight I shall tell you about a small part of the Milky Way, and that is called as the sun's family." All right, and this sun's family, in another term, it is known as the solar system. Children, remember, all right, planets and their moons, asteroids, meteoroids and comets all form a part of the solar system. So children, we have a sun family which is called as the solar system, and in the solar system we have the planets, we have moons, we have asteroids, meteoroids and comets, all form a part of the solar system. Children, here in this picture, as you can see, this is the solar system. Right in the center is the sun, which is also a star, and this sun is surrounded by many planets, which I will explain to you in a while. Alright, I shall explain each one of them so that you understand the sun's family better. This was what Rohan's father told Rohan. Alright, let's continue. Asteroids and meteoroids can be called space rocks. Some asteroids are known to be as big as a mountain, while a meteoroid can be as small as a grain of sand. So children, in the solar system, apart from the planets and the moons, we also have asteroids and meteoroids. Alright, and these are known as space rocks. Now these asteroids and meteoroids, that is the space rocks, alright, they can be as big as a mountain, alright, or as small as a grain of sand. So asteroids are the bigger space rocks, while meteoroids are the smaller space rocks. Comets are bodies of dust and ice. They travel around the solar system in regular orbits. A comet is characterized by a long, luminous tail, but this is visible only when the comet's orbit passes close to the Earth. So, comets are bodies of dust, alright, and ice. That means sometimes comets are made of dust and ice, alright, and they travel around the solar system in regular orbits, alright, that means in cycles, alright. So a comet is characterized, so how does a comet look like? A comet has a long luminous tail. It has a long, very bright and shiny tail, but these comets are visible only when they passes close to the Earth. That means there are thousands of comets in the solar system, but we cannot see them. Why? Because sometimes they are too far away from the Earth. But there are times when you look up to the sky, you will be able to see something that looks like a shooting star, right? But those are known as comets, and these comets are only visible when they pass close to the Earth. Children, in this picture, as you can see, we have the body of dust and ice, alright, and then it has a long luminous tail. As you can see that it's a long, shiny, bright tail, right? These are known as comets. So children, here I have a picture of the solar system. We have the sun, which is the biggest star in our solar system, alright. So the sun is actually surrounded by many planets. I'm pretty sure you already know about these planets, but let's learn about them more. Alright, so 8 planets go around the sun. So how many planets? 8. 8 planets go around the sun. So the first 4 planets are Mercury, which is the closest to the sun. We have Venus, which is the second closest planet to the sun, and then we have the Earth. This is our home where we live, alright, and then we have Mars. Alright children, a very interesting fact about Mars is that Mars is also called the red planet. So these 4 planets, these are very close to the sun, alright. Next we have Jupiter, alright, and then we have Saturn. Very interesting fact about Saturn is that Saturn has beautiful rings and they are made of small particles of rocks, dust and ice. Alright children, okay, moving on to next we have Uranus, okay, and then lastly we have Neptune. So children, these last 4 planets, that is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, these are the 4 gaseous planets, meaning that they are made of gases. Okay children? Alright. But did you know that these rings are made of small particles of rocks, dust and ice? Wow! This is very interesting, said Rohan. The earth has one moon. Children, remember, the sun has one moon and is the only planet inhabited with living things. So children, in the solar system we have 8 planets, and out of all those 8 planets we have just one planet, that is the earth, alright, which is occupied. Inhabited means occupied with living things. Many stars in the sky are like our sun and with their own planets and moon. That is, many stars are also available in the sky, and just like our sun, they also have planets and moon. Rohan's father further explained, "How fascinating, Daddy! Do you think that there could be another Earth somewhere in the universe? Asked Rohan. When Rohan's father explained to Rohan about many other stars in the skies with the sun just like ours and each with their own planets and moon, that was when Rohan replied, "How fascinating! How interesting, Daddy." That was when Rohan asked to his daddy if there could be any other Earth somewhere in the universe just like the one where we live in. Rohan's father replied, "I don't know. Maybe you could discover that when you grow up," smiled Rohan's father. So Rohan's father replied to Rohan by saying that, "I don't know. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't, but it would rather be good if you could discover. That means if you could find the answers by yourself when you grow up." Alright, children, so this is how the story ends. The conversation between the father and his son, that is Rohan, explaining about the universe, explaining about the galaxies, alright, the solar system, the planets, and it's very, very interesting, right? I hope you all enjoyed the story like how I enjoyed explaining it to you. So children, we shall wind up here. Thank you all so much. I hope you all have a wonderful day today. Bye.